to the channel. So today we are at Republic Airport here in Farmingdale, Long Island, New York. We are gonna be checking out the Beechcraft Bonanza here in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So I have flown this plane before in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, but this will be my first time flying it in 2024. Alright, we are now inside of the aircraft and we're gonna go ahead and get it prepped for departure. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our alternator and batteries turned on. Hear those kicking up. Alright. Fortunately with this plane we gotta turn the avionics on to actually get the screens to display anything. Alright. That's all good. Let's make sure our fuel tank is set up. It's in the left tank right now. That's okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our beacon lights turned on. That looks good. Let's go ahead and get mixture full rich, prop 100%. Get a little bit of throttle pulled in. And let's go ahead and get this puppy started. Clear prop. Alright, there we go. The aircraft is alive. Looking good. Alright, let's go ahead and get good old default ATC going. Let's go ahead and tune Republic ground. And request taxi. Remain in the pattern here.
Republic ground Beechcraft Kilo Alpha India Romeo. 1 ready to taxi, close traffic with Papa.
Beechcraft Kilo Alpha India Romeo 1 taxi, 2, and hold short of runway 14, using taxiway Papa Alpha Alpha 8. Contact tower on 118. 8 when ready.
Alright, let's acknowledge that taxi clearance.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 14 via taxiway Papa Alpha Alpha 8 Beechcraft India Romeo 1.
Alright, let's go ahead and get our taxi going. I believe they want us to go down there. Yep. Alright, so let's get our taxi lights on, nav light on, strobe light on, and let's release the parking brake. And let's get rolling. Alright. Slamming the brakes a little too much. Lovely sunny skies over Long Island. We will take it. Beautiful day to go flying as soon as I look at those clouds. Just saying it was beautiful, but over here it's not so beautiful. And that's okay. Alright. So, follow the taxiway here. Alright, let's request our takeoff clearance for
Republic Tower Beechcraft Kilo Alpha India Romeo 1 ready at runway 14 close traffic.
Beechcraft Kilo Alpha India Romeo 1 altimeter tree 0. 17 left closed traffic approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 14.
Alright, reset the altimeter.
Cleared for takeoff runway 14 Beechcraft India Romeo 1.
Alright, we're cleared for takeoff. Let's get 1 notch of flaps in. Let's get landing lights on. Taxi lights can come off. Look at our flaps out there. Head tracking back on. Looking good, looking good. Started turning too late there, but that's fine. Alright. lined up. Okay, good. Let's get the head and bug reset. Alright, let's go full throttle. Take off. There. Over to our left.
Beechcraft India Romeo, 1 line tree at 8. Clear touch and go left traffic runway 14.
Alright, there's an ATC. Let's acknowledge that.
Clear touch and go runway 14 Beechcraft India Romeo 1.
Let's get rid of that screen. Over there. Let's trim this puppy in a little better than that.
No, damn it!
Lost a little too much airspeed there on the descent. Way too much airspeed there on the descent.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Go ahead and cross the center runway and turn off to the right here. Clearly, I need more practice in this aircraft. Clearly, I need way more practice in this aircraft. So used to flying a Cessna 172 right now. So used to flying that plane. Alright, so this was a quick practice pattern at Republic here in Long Island. Gonna go ahead and end it here for today. Clearly I need way more practice in this plane before I take it out. So, alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to our channel.